Yes.
Person I don't know.
Where'd I get the truck? The truck was actually a weird coincidence. When I wrote the script, I didn't know what I had or didn't have, and I wrote it as a 1975 Chevy truck, and that was a 1974 Chevy. And the guy that played our crazy killer dude in the beginning of the horror movie, it was his truck, so we were lucky to get it. It was a trade-off. That was awesome. It turned out nice. So yeah.
Would you like to explore the Space Ranger concept further and make more, or move on to something?
I would love to if someone wanted to pay me. I don't know if I can afford to do it anymore. Yeah, that's hopefully we'll get some exposure. We'll see animation, anything. Do with the documentary, do with the narrative. Whoever wants it at this point. Yes. You have a question? You like it?
Is there really a place called Asteroid Video?
No, the Asteroid Video is a fake sign that was composited in on the video store. That video store was actually called Main Street Video, and me and a guy designed the Asteroid Video sign, and then we had another person composite it in the video store. He had to take some time to track it, and it was a lot of work, all the little effects and stuff. Some of the effects, I'm like, I wish we could have had more time to work on it, but it told the story.
Way in the back and way down.
I think a lot of people that don't, I've done a little bit of work in film, and a lot of people that don't have any experience in it don't understand how much time goes into a film like that. Can you kind of explain just like what your process was? I know you said you started about 2 years ago, but how much time did you spend in post-production, and you said 5 days of shooting, but...
Sure, it was about 3 months of pre-production, and we took a lot of time with that. We wrote storyboards for all the action scenes, the horror sequence. We had storyboards for that. The heist sequence was really important that we knew exactly what we were going to be shooting on that. We had shot list of all the shots that you see. Everything is pretty much scripted, so we had to know exactly what we were going to shoot. We had an AD there telling us when we're going to shoot it, and kind of watching the clock because we only had so much time. This video store was not the original video store, actually. We got kicked out on the first day of shooting, or second day of shooting, and it was quite devastating. We had about 20 people show up, and they said at first yes, and then we got there and like, I think they saw all these people come in, they're like, no! And so we had to leave, and that was pretty hard because we bought food for the shoot. We lost the location. I had t-shirts made up. It was actually called Rocket Video at first, and then we changed it to Asteroid Video. So that was devastating. So that was a lot of work just to kind of pick up our, our bootstraps, I guess, and say, well, let's continue this. And I think some people would have just quit and moved on. But the people that were working with me really liked the project, and they're like, let's go forward. So that was really awesome. And then post-production took about 4 months. And then we waited about another 7 months to get the effects done. That was a lot of work. And when you're working with people for free, you can't, crack the whip. So you gotta be patient.
And Dr.
Yeah.
We can take one more question
Sorry,
if anybody has any more questions.
And I don't know that person, so thank you.
Okay, and you can put a film in with us anytime.
Oh, well, thank you. One more? Is there anyone else?
It's somebody else. Why was the phone always ringing?
It was just a kind of a joke we put in post-production. We just thought that these guys are so lazy. They never pick up the phone, and we thought that would be funny. And it was.
Who was calling,
Who was calling? It was kind of a joke, like, was it the Polly's ex-wife always calling for money? Who knows? We don't know exactly who was calling. Who would call that store? I don't know. That's a good question.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.